Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another normal game sent in by you, the fans, to Lifesaglitchtv at gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yes.
Hit me up with the sound of trying to convince your parents it was a good idea to get a black tribal sun tattoo around your belly button.
Mom, come on. The girls love it. You know, the black sun represents me, your black son. I don't know.
What the fuck? Represents me, your black son.
Hey.
Fantastic.
Thank
I like
you,
it.
thank you,
I like
thank
it.
you.
Up here at the top left, we've got Black Sun, the
We
red
do.
Protoss, and in the bottom right, we've got Megahertz. The blue
Megahertz.
Protoss, little PvP action.
Yes. Nothing wrong with a little PvP action. Hit that like button, guys. We have had our palates cleansed from the last game. Hopefully this one will be infinitely better. By the time you're seeing this, there's probably only 2 days left to Mech Arena. If you guys want to support, download, play it on PC or mobile. And the goals are down there in the bottom of the screen, rotating around. So go and check that out. And of course, we got NordVPN. Thank you to everybody that has been picking up some subscriptions. Also, Adam.
Yes.
No, you know what? Not yet. Not yet.
Save it.
I'm saving it.
Save it.
I'm
Pocket
saving
that
it.
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna pocket it. I'm gonna put it into my back pocket. I'm gonna hold on to it. I am excited for Nova War Says though. That's coming up right after this.
Yeah.
My body is ready. I'm 1-1 this season. All right.
Yeah,
I'm going for 2-1 on the next one, and I'm thinking I'm gonna be playing Zerg. I think I'm gonna be playing Zerg.
So we're moving on to the next race. Okay.
Yes, we is.
I like it.
Yes, we is.
I like it.
What I do like is a little normal game with some, I was about to say relatively normal openings, which they are. I mean, opening up with 2 gateways is standard. You're either going to go for double Adepts or double Stalkers. This one's going to be the Adepts. This one's also going to be the Adepts. Seems as though Megahertz is planning to go ahead and grab an expansion here, getting down that forward pylon. Going to get out these 2 Adepts, go out there, scout, maybe try and get inside the base here, do a bit of harassment, and expand in behind. Meanwhile, though, Black Sun has no intention of getting an expansion right away and is going to opt to go right for your Stargate, probably going to try and get an Oracle, and do some harassments, maybe even go for Phoenix, but it's unlikely it will be a Void Ray, but we shall see. And this is wide open, by the way. This is going to be trouble.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping them from just walking
Pylon,
in the base.
pylon.
Pylon.
Pylon. Yep. All right, there you go.
There we go. All right,
Battery
all right.
works.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
This is fine.
Yep.
Whereas down here, maybe he's going to rely upon a Zealot or something to block off.
No,
He's not worried, I guess, for now. He's just got the probe waiting. There it is.
Well, you have to, because even if a Zealot was there, I mean, he's just going to shade right through.
Oh, true. You can shade through the Zealot, the unit.
Yeah, but you can't shade through structures.
Shade through that.
Oh shit! Stalker popped out just at the right time, and is going to be able to. Yes, going to be able to pick off one of those Adepts.
Wow.
Very well played. I like it. Keeping that sentry alive as well. He's probably going to get greedy and try and kill it. He can though put down a force field there and back him up some if he needs to. He's going to go for the patrol, make sure that nobody else is coming out. And there it is. There's the Oracle. Going to try and do damage, and possibly will do some damage, especially if this pylon doesn't get killed soon. That Stalker will not be able to go out and help that main base.
Yeah, I know this is, well, he managed to get in, but he's only got the 1 Stalker. That's going to have to be enough. He's got the sentry there with him, of course, as well, but he's leaving the base, which will give Black Sun enough time to get a couple of probes out of this at least.
Oh, he's going to get 4 or 5.
There's 1, there's
3,
2, there's
4.
3, there's 4,
That's
there's
5. 6.
Oh, 6.
Good harassment there.
That's a big harassment there, and just because, unfortunately for Megahertz, just left the base at the wrong time there, but in fairness, without any scouting information, he wouldn't have known that that was likely on the way, but he knows it's there now, which means, I don't know, do you put one cannon?
No, just one battery. Just one battery.
Oh, just the battery.
You don't need the cannon.
Time to get in there.
Correct. You know, you might still end up losing 1 probe here and there, but as long as you have a battery and a Stalker, they're not going to be able to do much. I would have liked Black Sun. Say what?
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, what's the ratio on oracles to battery for when they can overpower battery, saving the probe?
You're gonna need. Oh, I mean, you can do it
4?
basically. No, you can do it with 2, but you need to. You basically need to right-click on each individual probe. Like you have to focus down, and then you can pretty much get zap them very, very quickly. 3
Right.
definitely, but 2 you can actually make it work. This guy needs to work on his micro. I mean, this is platinum. That first attack here when he got rid of 6 oracles, instead of going that way, I would have loved to go down and over.
Down below.
And then he would have been able to kill off 2 or 3 more probes, then fuck off into the sunset. But still doing a lot of damage. Megahertz now a little rattled. He had the... Ooh, very, very well played over here. He's going to hold this off. Needs to focus down on the Stalkers. Basically, the DPS here on the Adept is pointless. Really needs to focus. Beautiful play there. Nice micro,
Nice.
keeping that Void Ray alive. When you have that Adept there, that Adept is basically just... It's doing next to no damage to the units that you have there. So you just want to right-click on the Stalkers and focus down on those. Any DPS on the Adept there is basically a waste. The only thing you want to do is just make sure that he does not shade into your main to go at your mineral line here. How much damage was dealt? What did we miss? It was that Oracle. It was look at the 14 kills.
14 kills. Shit. All right,
Bruh.
so we missed. We were running our lips. We were just fucking
Yeah.
yapping.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, 14 kills on that Oracle came in and swept through what was probably around the same time he had the Stalkers there. Had to have been. And
Well,
so just
yeah.
monstrous.
Yeah,
attack.
that's huge. I was about to say, his expansion there kind of went to his early expansion, his economy. He lost that lead by losing the stuff that he did, but on the flip side, here he is over here again, and he's microing infinitely better. Right? He got rid of it there. 19 probe kills. We are down to 10 to 35. This game is all but over. I mean, it is.
Wow.
That was devastating.
So he snuck that in, obviously, from the top there when he was in there with the Stalkers while we were discussing the Black Sun's options there, and missed that Oracle run by, but just monstrous damage. And like you said, I think that's all but over in a mere matchup when you're down that level of production. There's just very little that you can do.
Yeah.
His only saving grace right now is that his opponent, Megahertz, seems to be happy to just sit around. He doesn't he's building 2 more batteries. He doesn't seem like he wants to leave the base anytime soon. And that's crazy because to me, if I just killed 19, 20 friggin' probes and took out some units as well with my couple of Stalkers and whatnot at the front, I'm going immediately, bro. I'm sending it.
Yeah,
Full send.
And you definitely could have, for sure. At the very bare minimal, would have been able to take out the natural. Might not have been able to finish the game right away, but definitely could have taken this out. But at the same time, it's not like he's sitting at base and doing nothing. He is macroing up. He's now saturated on both. He's still building units. He's making sure that those oracles can't do any more damage. So really, he is getting more ahead, but I'm kind of with you on that. Once you do that much damage and you've seen basically everything that he got, you can put 2 and 2 together and realize that you got enough basically to almost go in there and A-move. Obviously, if more shield batteries came up, there is a world in which Black Sun can defend. But I'm with you. He could have ended this game, but he's not wasting his lead. It's not like he's getting further behind. I think he's just continuing to get further ahead. He's now got charge going. He's probably going to do a timing attack once this charge is done here, and it should work handsomely for him. Even with the stasis, like 2 good stasis is really only going to slow the inevitable. So I think we're about to see the beginning of the end right here, Adam.
Yeah, looks like it. Megahertz walking up the map, bringing everything in. Black Sun gets a taste of what's to come, gets himself positioned. I'm surprised we didn't see more shield batteries go up earlier at this forward position because he has to know this is where he's going to be doing most of his work. And bouncing in between a couple at the front. There's the stasis, which grabs only 3 Stalkers, unfortunately.
Yep.
Not quite enough to really give him much of an upper hand. And well, other than the fact that Megahertz doesn't seem to be
I don't know why he's taking this fight
particularly well.
I don't know why he's taking this fight. Like, he's now
Weird.
focusing on the battery.
Wow.
He didn't wait for the charge to finish. He's missed his timing, and now he lost his entire army because of the shield batteries. If he only would have waited for charge to finish, which it's finishing here in 5 seconds, he could have taken this fight a lot better. Once those 3 stalkers got hit by the stasis, he needed to just wait for them to finish. By the time that was done, charge was there, and if Black Sun would have wanted to bring the fight out, he would have been out of range for the most part of those shield batteries. Then he could have just won it via an A move, but now instead he lost his entire army. We're going back down here, and all he's got is 6 stalkers. The good news is he's got enough energy to do an overcharge on the shield battery. He's got 2 shield batteries. He should be able to defend here as long as he's focusing correctly, but that was a huge mistake there from Megahertz.
Yeah, that was actually kind of crazy. It brought the game almost back to parity at this point. And we see Megahertz semi-panicking almost. He's going in for the classic when behind Dark Shrine tactic. A little bit of a panic maneuver, I would have to imagine at this point. While on the other side, Black Sun seems to be going the other Templar route. While his own charge lot upgrade is going to be done here probably within the next 30 seconds. Megahertz really, at this point, I agree with what he's doing. He kind of forced himself into a situation where expanding is the play right now. Black Sun can't kill him. He can't push through this wall. And so the third base is definitely the way to go. But wow, definitely not how anyone probably thought this was going to go.
No, myself included.
When that attack was going, especially with only 1 battery there available to Black Sun, like I thought, shit, he needed like 3 or something, or at least an overcharge on 2 of them. But he survived anyway, pushed him back, and actually had enough units left over to feel like he could go down, but wisely didn't throw them away and backed into his base. So now this game, much different than it was only moments ago, and not necessarily over as we would have imagined, because you just never know who's going to throw on LAGTV. And while you're trying to figure that out, who is going to throw, make sure to hit the like button. There's 6,000 or 7,000 of you in each one of these videos. Get that number up.
Yes.
Make the magic happen.
Yes, because what we want, guys, we want to start averaging 10,000. We want to get into that 5 digits of video, and the only way to do that is with your guys' help, hitting that like button. Obviously, the thumbnails are helping, but yeah, hit that like button. It's a great way to support. That costs $0.00, and it doesn't require you to download a game, even though you should. Mech Arena. It's probably your last chance here by the time this comes out, so go ahead and make it happen. Guys, I can't stress this enough. Every single time I see somebody going for charge, going for blink, going for upgrades, going for some kind of added benefit to your army, wait for it to finish. What is the point in getting the stuff if you don't actually plan to use the stuff? And you need to think, okay, if charge is going to finish, let me get a probe up here, let me build a pylon, let me do a warp cycle, let me get a lot of charge, let me get a lot of zealots, and then once that upgrade, as soon as you hear upgrade complete, boom, immediately go in and attack. The only time in which you should not be doing that is if you have some clear indication that your opponent is out of position, or they're susceptible to just losing the game or getting absolutely crippled. If not, just hold your horses. You've come this far. If that guy only would have waited 20 more seconds, that game probably would have ended right there. But now instead, he's got to work infinitely harder. Bunch of DT now inside here. Would prefer to just go and see Archon. Dude, he might lose this game. This unit composition is getting scary. 4 Archons here. He's splitting up his attack. There's cannons inside the base. He's now going to try and attack over here in the natural. As long as Black Sun doesn't panic and run everything up here, which I don't think he will, because these fat Archons are not going to fit through here anyway, he might just absolutely get wrecked. Another stasis is up. There's more stuff going down here, and now, dude, this is going to be trouble.
Get the rest of the Archons involved. Get everyone in here. There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, here we go. That one Immortal's in there. 4 Archons. We got the Void Ray has returned as well. He did snipe the Nexus.
Yep.
But, I mean, there wasn't much for minerals left there anyway.
No.
So not the end of the world.
Oh, God.
And he does have another base.
This could be a big stasis.
Right now.
That's a big stasis. He needs to bring his army down now and finish this off.
Now!
He needs to go. He needs to go. He needs to get in there. He's going to lose this Nexus, but his opponent is going to lose his entire army unless he can manage to get out all these DTs, and he doesn't. He goes for the fight.
Being stupid.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
catastrophe.
no.
Absolute catastrophe. Megahertz almost clawed his way back into this game and then threw like a champion.
Dude, he could just A-move and probably win the game.
This is very much a possibility.
Take a probe.
Depending on how much. I mean, he's got so many. No, Megahertz has 2,700 minerals and gas. He can build up an army. He's got all these batteries and shit. Or he could just not build anything and die. That's another possibility.
He doesn't have enough gateways. He's only got 5 gates. He just did a warp cycle of stalkers. He's getting a second one in. 10 stalkers versus this is not enough. Even with 2 shield batteries, he needs to go in right now and A-move into this. If he does it, this could be a victory right here. He does have charge. We have a slight upgrade advantage here for Megahertz, but he's focusing down on a single stalker. That one immortal in the back is tearing a new asshole, and the Megahertz at him. He's about to lose the game.
Wow, Black Sun with no chance. Only minutes ago, flipped it entirely on its head with a couple of good stasis plays and with the help of Megahertz just throwing units into a meat grinder for no reason. And there it is. Megahertz is mega fucking hurting, and Black Sun comes out on top. Damn.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. That was a back and forth meme. That was.
Yeah. No. Solid game. That was. I enjoyed it. I thought that was. It was good.
Yes.
I mean, each side at some point was going to lose, and then came back, and then was losing, and then came back, and here we are. A couple of really bad engagements. If it just 20-second difference, it would have been over. But that's what makes StarCraft. You know, that's what makes this game so special to me. It's, you know, all it takes in this is just one bad engagement or just one bad thing, and then your opponent capitalizing on it, and the whole game can turn. Very, very solid. Guys, we got to get ready to go hit some Nova War Says. And I'm picking Zerg. It's been a while since I played Zerg. So, yeah, we shall see you on the next one. Remember to hit that like button. Thank you so much, guys. And we'll see you for the Nova War Says. Peace out.
Peace.